G'day folks, so it has been a little while since I've done an update. I got a new puppy, so he's taken up a lot of time. Mr Snuffles, he's called. I'll just put a picture of him in. Yes, he loves to bite me. So I'm trying to train him out of that. Anyway, I've started yet another new project. I got a little bit bored of painting Bretonians, so I was watching Rome again for about the 5th time, and I remembered that Warlord Games did Lucius Vorenus and Titus Pullo, so obviously I had to go and buy them. And I bought this pack, and then I decided to myself, you know, they need some Romans to go with them, so I went and bought that as well. So you get over 100, we get 100 miniatures in there. So that should keep me busy for a bit. So I've painted up one unit. Let me just quickly show you. So this is the first one done. There's Vorenus and there's Pullo. I'll bring them out closer so you can have a look in a minute. I'll just spin these around quickly so you can have a quick look. Now in the TV program, these would be the 13th, and they used for at least Titus Pullo wanders around in a grey tunic most of the time, so I went with grey rather than the red. So that's them, and here we have Lucius Vorenus. You might want a little bit of a matte varnish. I think there's a little bit shiny on him. Oops. So, Vorenus and Pullo by the actor Ray Stevenson, who sadly passed away last year. So, yes, Vorenus and Pullo had to happen. So, also in that box, you get a scorpion. This is resin, and then I also decided to get a Onager. The crew aren't in there because they're ready to be undercoated. I need to glue the Onager together. Then of course one thing leads to another, doesn't it, with us wargamers? So I went to Partizan and I got these. Yes, Warlord and Atlantic, Citizens of Rome. You get 30 miniatures in this box. There are a huge variety of poses and things that you can do with them. There's no instructions, so I'll have to muddle through it somehow. But yeah, quite a lot of stuff in there. Now also, and this is where I think Warlord and Atlantic are a little bit ahead of the curve of everyone else. You can get some 3D printed stuff for these. So extra bits you can add to them, some extra bodies, and you pay for the 3D file, and then pretty much you can just build, you know, or print off as many as you like if you have a 3D printer. Now I don't have one, but I know a man that does, so I will be getting that done. So why have I got these? Well, obviously I want to do Spartacus' army to fight against my Romans. So yes, but I've only got one box. My plan is, you know, to fill these out a bit. I'll probably get another box, maybe 2. But the plan is to add some Republican Romans in there, just do some head swaps to make them look a bit less Roman, give them different shields, and then I'll sprinkle in some legionary shields as well. Right, so that's that for that so far. In fact, let me get a sprue out and I'll show you what's on the sprue. There's loads, there really is. Okay, so I don't want to bore you too much, but you can see there's loads of different swords, loads of different arms, loads of different weapons, spears, javelins, there's even pilums, there's lots of different head options. I'll spin this over in a second. Yeah, there's just so much stuff. There's loads. Pointy guys. So I might even be able to use some of them arms on the actual Romans, and same with maybe the pilums. I don't know. So yeah, I don't want to go on forever showing you a plastic sprue. So, you know, there's some interesting stuff, some clubs and all sorts of things. And I'll insert a picture of the 3D file and what you get with that. So yeah, as I was saying, my friend Chris at Walkabout Games has done an unboxing video for that, so I'll put a link in the description below to his video. And then also at Partizan, to go with my generals, I've decided it'd be quite nice if they had mounted commanders. One guy with just an eagle, and he might just be like a battle standard bearer, because that's why I've individually based all these, so I can use them for Warhammer Ancient Battles as well as the Old World. And also you could still use them, you know, for any of your other games, as long as you put them in a movement trade. Use them for Hell, Caesar, whatever. Loads of options. And then just to give some variety in the command groups, I bought these. So you get a couple of musicians in there, loads more standard bearers, a couple of eagles. I'll probably put the eagle bearers on the general bases, and the other two will go into units, just to be different. Also at Partizan, I got some more conch foliage, because I was just about to run out of that. And I got these little things. They only cost me a tenner from War Bases. Little ponds, little marshes. And I thought they were a bit 2D, but with a little bit of work, just build these edges up and then put loads of tufts and flocks and things on. Maybe put a gloss varnish on the watery bit. And you can have some very nice little ponds. So, and the last thing I got from Partizan, leather belt. I got 2 leather belts because I was running out. It's difficult to get hold of. Also, I bumped into Lee from Battle Bunker, and I bumped into James Cuts. Yeah, so in summary. So, yeah, so another little new project. I don't want to go too mad with this project, but we'll see what happens. I'll probably paint up another cohort of these and maybe try and do one unit of the gladiators and see how I get on with them before I pay the money for them 3D files. But they do add a lot of variety, so I will definitely get them. And because they're all individually based, it doesn't matter too much how I build up the first lot, because I can always put in extra men anyway. So yeah, at some point I will go back to painting my Britannias. I'm supposed to be arranging a game with Stig from Little Legions, but I've just got 20 archers to paint, but I just can't bring myself to paint them at the minute. So yeah, I just need a little bit of a break. And I do love this TV series, and Titus Pillow is like, you know, the hero of it all. He's such a cool guy. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it won't be too long, too much, the same amount of time till my next update. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.